Salut les passionnés et bienvenue à ce Passion Course Express du 21 mai 2025. On débute avec la poussée spectaculaire de la jument He's Watching. Plaisir, propriété de Nathalie Ouellette et de Kyla Henry, elle-même l'entraîneur. Jason Ryan sur le sulk et ça se passait à Flamborough.
Three gems and stay safe, but stay safe is staying with the lead on the inside as they race on around the turn of a 27-3 opening quarter of a half of 56-4. And racing third is Panties Navois. An Amazing Wish is racing second over fourth and only about a length and three-quarters off the lead and is going to take a look out three wide now. Stay Safe leads it by a nose. Three Gems in the center now is coming on the center of the track and sticks a nose in prime. An Amazing Wish is three wide. And then on the inside, Penny's was racing fourth, and Windergram is right in a close bunch, racing fifth. And now a wide Place Here is rolling. Place Here has come on to take over second. Stay Safe in Place Here. And from the backfield, Tobin's Wish with a late push, three-quarters, 127-3. And it is Place Here leading as the field turns on down the stretch drive. Place Here is now cruising on the outside. Penny's Noir and play coming to the finish. Place Here will win it. Penny's Noir was second, then Street Cassidy and Stay Safe in Tobin's Wish. 158 flat. There is number one Place Here. The winning drive to Jason Ryan. The trainer is Kayla Henry. The owners, Natty Willette. Kayla shares an ownership. Place Here is a 7-year-old He's Watching bay mare. First win this year and the 9th win lifetime for Place Here.
Ils sont partis. Treble Blue Chip s'en va à la guerre tout de suite. Elle est suivie de nul autre que Serenity Road, Destiny Road plutôt. Et à l'extérieur, Justin Gendron et Jimmy Joe s'en vont à la guerre.
Il y a environ une dizaine d'années, les amateurs de course se souviennent certainement de l'excellente jument de l'élevage des frères Picard, Rainbow Palace, fille de Royal Majesty devenue jument reproductrice. Voici la première victoire en carrière de sa fille par Stag Party et Islamabad à Trois-Rivières.
Maintenant, le Monsieur Panic est derrière le peloton Madiva. 28-4 au quart et Opening Station Quick 28-4. Justin Gendron et Jimmy Joe sont à la commande. Madiva est la suivante et Chold Have Be the Boy est derrière le peloton. 1 minute 2 5e à la demi de first step. 1 minute and 2 fifth. Et maintenant tête de New Leader Islamabad et Frank P. Deuxième second Jimmy Joe. Troisième third outside. Odds on play. Elle est suivie quatrième pour le Treble Blue Chip. À l'extérieur, Monsieur Panic. Puis loin encore, c'est Madiva. Vers le 3/4 de mille. Islamabad est là. Islamabad est strong. Deuxième, c'est que de Jimmy Joe. Toujours à l'extérieur. Odds on play at this. Way outside, Monsieur Panic, it's getting Denis Saint-Pierre. Il vole à l'extérieur tout à fait. Une 34 au 3/4, 3/4, 130-4 avec Islamabad. À l'extérieur, Monsieur Panic, mais Islamabad est toujours là. Jimmy Joe course très bien. Et quatrième pour Treble Blue Chip coming down to the wire. Islamabad. Islamabad, Frank Free, 13-13, 13-30 au tableau. Suivi de Monsieur Panic et Jimmy Joe, quatrième pour Odds on Pleiades. Il s'agit du numéro 2, Islamabad. Propriété également de Monsieur Claude Thibault de Saint-Eustache, Dominique Picard, l'entraîneur de Warwick, Québec, et Frank Prix pour une première marque à vie en 2, 1 et 3. Time of the race 2, 1 and 3. First lifetime mark, une première marque à vie pour Islamabad.
On s'en va du côté d'Ottawa, Rado Carlton Raceway, alors que le vétéran Jacques Baudouin laisse l'opposition derrière lui du début à la fin, permettant à son Starbridge Hermes de remporter une première victoire cette année. Un effort de fil en fil, une 54 exactement à Rado.
Well worth the wait fighting back on the inside. It's a gap of about 5 lengths back to fourth for Betts Beach. Following him, a couple of lengths in arrears is Springbridge Jim and Arizona Jackson trails 26-4, the fastest opening quarter of the night. Stonebridge Hermes leading the way now, and the battle behind him as Calm for the moment. Well worth the wait sits the pocket. Then third is Gascoigne Sunday. Point in 55-4, a 29-second quarter. He looks comfortable on the front end, and he's there keeping about a length and a half ahead of next closest. Well worth the wait. Here comes a first over move, but he's gapping in third. That's Gascoigne Sunday being asked, and now circling him, Betts Beach and Berube are advancing first over as Gascoigne Sunday returns to the pylons. Also, a second over move from the back of the field from Arizona Jackson and Clark Stacy, shuffled to last. Springbridge Jim 124-2 at 3/4, and that is Stonebridge Hermes trying to see this through, stalked by Well Worth the Wait, who makes a move up the inside path late, charging hard, widest of all, Arizona Jackson, but Stonebridge Hermes, the race winner for Jacques Baudouin over Arizona Jackson, Well Worth the Wait, and Betts Beach. 154 flat. It's unofficial race 5 winner. Number 1, Stonebridge Hermes. He's a 6-year-old bay horse by betting line out of Glacier Express, owned, trained, and driven by Jacques Baudouin of Manotick, Ontario. Bred by Angie Stiller of Arva, Ontario. Win number 1 this year. They're all in line.
À son deuxième départ depuis son retour à la maison à Gatineau, le couple Gilles Plot et Karen Kroger voit le protégé de leur propre élevage remporter une 31e victoire en carrière. Thrilling Times, Pascal Bérubé, 1:55-2 à Rideau.
In the pocket, then it's a gap of about 2 lengths to Captain of Rock and Roll, racing third ahead of Woodmere Gaelic. They circle towards the opening quarter. Up front, Monty's Gone Marble leading the way and hitting that point in 27-4. Now they come down the stretch the first time with the 1-2 favorite Thrilling Times sitting the pocket to the half, reached in 56-4, a 29-second quarter for leader Monty's Gone Marble, stalked by Thrilling Times from the pocket, and now underway first over to challenge. That's No Time at All, and Jason Gilchrist ranging up into second on the outside. Thrilling Times caught in third along the inside, second over, and gearing up for Robert Shepard from fourth, no sport pun intended. Following his cover, AJ Morelli is third over, advancing into fifth on the outside, and gearing up from farther back, that's Woodmere Gaelic, who got the shuffle. They went by 3/4, 126 flat. Now coming down the center of the track, No Time at All, still wider. That's no sport pun intended. Up the inside, a late blast from Thrilling Times for victory. Very tight for place between Monty's Gone Marble and No Time at All. It looked like no sport pun intended was fourth. 155-2. Now coming back to the Rideau Carleton winner's circle. Unofficial race 6 winner. Number 2, Thrilling Times. A 9-year-old big gelding by Mach 3 out of Thrillionaire, owned by Gilles Plourde, with Karen Kroger, his trainer, from Chelsea, Quebec. Thrilling Times was bred by Gilles Plourde and Karen Kroger.
Once again, the pole position is the favorite. This time it's Lions King.
Tout un début de saison 2025 pour notre Québécois à Kawartha. Pas moins de 5 victoires, dont une ici avec le protégé de l'écurie Amanda Riley, le demi-millionnaire. Lions King, bravo, 5 victoires pour Samuel Filion.
The outside from fourth as Baron's Weapon gets away in fourth, and that is, and Better Be Going gets away with 4 in front of him and 4 in behind. Through a 27-1 opening quarter. Lions King, the heavy favorite, Sam Filion now making the lead. Convoy 22 will ride the pocket. It's 2 more to Sunchip, similar margin to Baron's Weapon. Better Be Going taking a peek to the outside. They Make Us Better is in that outside flow. Full credit, stays in at the cones, 8 lengths off the lead. 5 favorite takes them up the backstretch, 2 lengths in front. Convoy 22 starting to gap from the pocket. Better Be Going is first over to be within a length and a half of the lead. It's a length and a half to Barron's Weapon wide of Sunchip as they continue to three quarters. They Make Us Better is on the outside. Full Credit is boxed in. May Lose Control starts up from the backfield, and PL Quicksand is last through three quarters in 1:25-1, 28-4 for the third quarter. And this is a good track with a 1 second variant, and Lions King continues to supply the speed. They're in that final eighth, and home they come. Lions King is trying to get it home as the favorite. Better Be Going has been a thorn in that one side all the way. Lions King might just have enough. That is tight. Better Be Going was lunging at Lions King at the wire. Convoy 22 third, the mile 1:54-4. Heads and necks apart.
Merci d'être à l'écoute de ce Passion Course Express du 21 mai. Ne vous gênez pas pour envoyer de l'amour et des messages de félicitations aux 15 équipes gagnantes de cette émission Passion Course Express, une présentation de mes commanditaires de la semaine. On vous revient après la pause.
The London Classic Yearling Sale, Canada's premier standardbred auction, returns this October to the Western Fair District Agriplex. The nation's leading consigners choose the London Classic, offering hundreds of yearlings by many of the sport's leading sires, all under one roof at one of North America's best venues. Recent sale graduates include Canada's Rookie Pacing Colt of the Year, Stonebridge Wizard, O'Brien Award finalist Paquette, and O'Brien Award-winning double millionaire Logan Park. The London Classic Yearling Sale, where your dollar goes further and where champions are found. Find out more at londonclassic.ca.
Avec son fracassant début de saison, écurie Francis Guillemette Stable se joint à l'équipe de Passion Course. Toute une moyenne UDRS de 491, il est deuxième derrière David Maneri. 41 victoires, deuxième derrière Johnny Collin. 72 podiums en 113 départs. Parmi ses têtes d'affiche, le demi-millionnaire Treasure T. Plus de 100 000 $ de gains en bourse en 2024.
Here on the outside, Treasure T. Treasure T. Right on the money to win. Treasure T wins over Refi, Spartan General, very close for fourth. 154-1, 7-1 upset for Treasure T. Treasure T.
Le plus riche rejeton de l'étalon Federal Flex avec ses gains de plus de 742 000 $ en carrière. Arrakis.
Stretch lead for Arrakis, and Arrakis will prevail. It's Arrakis to win by 4 lengths. Tight for second, a late driving Sailor. Right there with Phoenix. Upper fourth, I got the looks in 153-4.
It's the Fixer on the inside. Arrakis to the outside. Arrakis and the Fixer. Arrakis racks up the win. The Fixer was second. Then it was Frank's Angel and Esquire 153-2. Arrakis. 9-year-old Federal Flex. Brown Gelding and Francis Goodman.
Sans oublier, bien sûr, les succès surprenants de cette acquisition dans un encamp de Amish. Une 52-1 chez Guillemette Stable, Okeanos.
He still leads the line. Cameron Hanover trying to get to him, but he can't get past the wheel. It's Okeanos to make it 4 in a row. Second best, Cameron Hanover. Up for third was Heaven Tour Hanover over Phoenix at 153-4.
Pour le contacter, vous composez le 819-291-2467, écurie Francis Guillemette Stable.
Course numéro 9. Centre-ville Trois-Rivières, Downtown TR. On accentue le rythme de There, Rough and Trotting. La Bromontoise de l'extérieur tout à fait. Royal du Haras s'en vient challenger. Alors qu'également Timonier est présent. Et Royal du Haras est dans le centre du tracé. Passe à la commande pour l'œil Guérial.
On s'en va à Trois-Rivières pour souligner le retour en piste vraiment impressionnant du beau Royal du Haras, fils de Royalty for Life par Grâce du Haras. Beau retour en piste également pour le conducteur Loïc Guériel qui en était à sa première conduite de la saison. Et tout un effort également de sa compagne d'écurie, la future jument reproductrice Cléomax du Haras qui termine tout juste deuxième. Ils sont la propriété de Westover de l'Estrie Incorporé, de l'écurie Denis Guériel. Félicitations!
Only for Justice outside. 5e, 5th, Timonier. That's all the good. 6e, 6 AR Hercule dans une poussée. Devant le Casino, from the Casino, AR Hercule, 3 wide, it's getting ground. Et derrière, c'est maintenant Lorenzo, suivi de Marty Flexible vers le demi-mille. AR Hercule, de dernier à premier, mesdames et messieurs, demi-mille. 3 à demi, the first half, 103 even. Mais 3 de front, 3 wide, les 2-1 sont là. On parle de Royal du Hara. Cléo Max du Hara est toujours à côté. 3e turn from the extreme outside, AR Hercule. 4e for Only for Justice, no excuse today. 5e, 5th, la Bromontoise, suivi de Timonier. That's all again. Lorenzo devant nulle part et Morty Flexible derrière vers le 3/4 de mille. Cléo Max du Hara et à l'extérieur AR Hercule. Et soudainement, Royal du Hara reprend du mieux. Une 32 et 4 au 3/4, 3/4. 132 and 4, tête à tête. Salké à Salké. Entre Cléo Max et son partenaire d'écurie Royal du Hara. Et là, il ne peut même pas les suivre. Only for Justice. Et les 3 longueurs derrière eux. Et on vient compléter. C'est l'entrée. Royal et Cléo Max. Royal du Hara. Cléo Max du Hara. Close at the wire. Royal du Hara on top devant Cléo Max. Et Only for Justice. 4e pour Timonier. 2-2. 2-2 even. Dernier 40, 29 et 1.
On retourne du côté de Flamborough Downs pour souligner la victoire, la 39e en carrière du vétéran de 10 ans Treasure T de Francis Guillemette et Stéphane Geoffroy. Le demi-millionnaire était conduit par l'actuel meneur du côté des victoires au Canada, Austin Surrey. C'est le mille le plus rapide présentement en 2025 sur une piste d'un demi-mille pour un trotteur, 1:54.3 pour Treasure T.
Third, give me Cameron's Treasure T. 1-9, and the board is cruising right now. 28-second opening panel. I think I'm on path to have Treasure T. It's rolling along 56-4, and they work their way to the 5/8 Treasure T, and Austin Surrey is looking to bottom out the field. Treasure T is just opened up now by about 10 lengths, and Treasure T racing by 3/4, 1:24.4. Treasure T leading on that final turn, and the margin just keeps on getting wider. It's out to about 15 lengths now. All-Star Goldie Lily's last, and we need the referee to step into the ring and stop this one because Treasure T has punched out all the opponents. Treasure T is cruising, and it is All-Star Goldie trying to hold on to second over Lily's last. All-Star Goldie Lily's last. All-Star Goldie Lily's last. And then Frenchie had a Treasure T destroys them. 154-3. There's the winner of race number 1. Treasure T. Austin Surrey with the winning drive. Treasure T. 10-year-old Yankee Glide Brown gelding owned by Francis Guillemette and Stephane Jean-Prix. Francis Guillemette, the trainer. Austin Surrey, the winning driver, 5th win on the year, 39th lifetime for Treasure T. Field for the 7th race, gathering speed. There the start of odds on Platinum.
C'était la soirée Juravinski dimanche dernier à Flamborough Downs et chez les Ambleuses, le Margaret Juravinski Pace pour jument. Facilement remporté par l'excellente Odds on Platinum de l'écurie Ian Moore. LPR conduisait cette gagnante de 750 000 $ uniquement en 2024.
Odds on Platinum leads as they race on to the opening quarter. Gretchen Grace at 30-1 will find the pocket. Then racing position third is one more bet. Then it's a gap of about 4. Back to Sorcha Sealster. Then it is Coco Jojo and Collusion Hanover. 27-1 opening quarter. Odds on Platinum. 1 to 5 of the board leads as they race on around the turn. Half and 56-1. Great and Grace is racing second still. And on the inside third is one more bet. Sorcha Sealster working first over, but about 5 or 6 off the lead of Odds on Platinum. And then Coco Jojo, Collusion Hanover, Odds on Platinum leading. Advantages a length and a half. Grit and Grace trying to stay close, and possibly pull the big upset. Odds on Platinum. Grit and Grace racing second, and then one more bet on the inside. Sorcha Sealster on the outside is fourth, and now Cher's third. 3/4, 125 and 1. Odds on Platinum, and Louis Vuitton leads at a couple of lengths right now over Grit and Grace, and out wide with a late push comes Coco Jojo on the inside, still third, though it's one more bet. And it is Odds on Platinum continuing on up that 3/4, 125 and 1. Odds on Platinum is going to win the Margaret Juravinsky, and then Grit and Grace and one more bet, and possibly fourth Collusion Hanover, and on the outside was Coco Jojo. 153 flat for Odds on Platinum. Coming back in front of us, the winner of the 7th race, the Margaret Juravinsky Memorial Invitation. It is number 4. Odds on Platinum, 4-year-old Bettor's Delight, Bay Maryland by Limited Market Stables, and Odds on Racing in Boca Raton, Florida. Dr. Ian Moore, the trainer, now winning trial to Louis Philippe Guan. First win this year, 10th lifetime. Odds on Platinum, 153 flat.
On retourne à Trois-Rivières pour souligner le 2-en-2 du nouveau poulain de Pierre Piedreux. You Wait Till Go First, entraîné par son ami Alain Filion. 2-en-2 à Trois-Rivières pour la monture du showman Jocelyn Gendron.
First est passé à la commande pour Gendron. Deuxième, c'est le Simply the Best. Troisième, third à l'extérieur, J.K. Party. Quatrième, Fort Cat de Balance-Set Daton. Cinquième, fifth, HP Game Han. À l'extérieur, Han out of straight. Septième, 7, numéro 4, Sundance Leo. Et derrière le peloton, c'est le 7, Watch a Strike Fame, 29 second even. 29 secondes au quart d'ouverture. Jocelyn Gendron à $8 la copie. Il est le meneur. 1 minute 3 cinquième, 1 minute in 3 fifth. Et à la toturante quête, You Wait Till Go First et Jocelyn Gendron. J.K. Party travaille à côté. Et Birubé reprendra la petite clôture alors que Simply the Best descend 3e third. 4e for set Daton. Au 5e rang, HP Game On from the extreme outside. Watch a Strike Fame. Sundance Leo inside et between two horses entre deux. En out of straight vers le 3/4 le 1000 avec toujours en tête You Wait Till Go First. Une 30 au 3/4, 3/4, 1/3 even à l'extérieur. J.K. Party travaille. Jocelyn Gendron travaille sur le sulky. 3e third, Simply the Best à reprivé. 4e Fort HP Game Honey à l'extérieur. Sundance Leo. Et on vient compléter. Coming down to the wire. You Wait Till Go First. On top. Jocelyn Gendron, Simply the Best. It's getting inside. You Wait Till Go First. And Simply the Best close at the wire. Correct time. 1:59 and 1 in 59 et 1. Ça prend la photo, mesdames, messieurs.
Start of race 7 and the late pick 4. They're off and trotting.
On retourne à Ottawa pour revoir la superbe victoire du trotteur de Carl Duguay, récemment acquis par voie de réclamation. Tricks and Stones, un demi-millionnaire âgé de 9 ans, fils de Trixton. William Roy sur le sulky, 1 56 et 4. Tout un 1000 pour Tricks and Stones.
File and keeping ahead by about 3 lengths of 5th place, Yo Cheyenne. Following that one, Salzbrook Cami at the back of the field, Sant'Ambrogio. They went by the opening quarter in 28 flat, and that's Cadillac looking like one, striding down the stretch the first time, ahead of next closest, Wasting No Time, who suddenly changes the complexion of the race. He's drawn alongside Cadillac and is sticking a neck in front. Moving second over now from third, Tricks and Stones. Donatover is fourth. Gearing up from further back, that's Salzbrook Cami, third over. The other two are out of it at the back of the field, Sant'Ambrogio and Yo Cheyenne. They went by 3/4 in 127 flat. Here comes a move from the back of the pack. That's Salzbrook Cami as they charge down the lane. Tricks and Stones is battling, Wasting No Time. Tricks and Stones, it's a match race to the wire. It's going to be Tricks and Stones finishing ahead of Wasting No Time, Donatover, and Salzbrook Cami. 1:56 and 4.
Que tu sois en live ou en replay, merci d'être à l'écoute. Je te donne rendez-vous à chaque week-end sur Passion Course à la capsule, les pickpockets présentés live ici même au lac Passion, si la température le permet, bien évidemment. Question de mettre la table sur les courses du dimanche après-midi présentées à l'hippodrome Trois-Rivières. C'est le dernier droit de ce Passion Course Express immédiatement après la pause. Yves Laprise et Garage Expert s'associent à Passion Course. Garage Expert, une compagnie québécoise spécialisée depuis plus de 20 ans dans la fabrication de garages et d'écuries. Avec notre méthode de fabrication de type pré-usiné, nous garantissons une livraison rapide de votre projet. Nous offrons un produit clé en main de qualité supérieure qui saura combler tous vos besoins. La réputation de Garage Expert n'est plus à faire. Allez voir notre fiche Google Garage Expert, partenaire de Passion Course. Avec plus de 25 ans d'expérience dans le domaine numérique, Yvon Laprise et son équipe de Concept Signature sont des partenaires incontournables pour créer ou moderniser votre site Web, améliorer votre référencement et assurer votre hébergement. Ils sont également des experts des annonces professionnelles Facebook. Grâce à l'accréditation Google Digital Active d'Yvon, vous pouvez avoir confiance en leur professionnalisme. En optant pour Concept Signature, vous êtes assuré de bénéficier des meilleurs prix et de réussite en ligne. Chez Concept Signature, nous mettons un point d'honneur à placer la satisfaction de nos clients au centre de notre stratégie d'entreprise. Cette approche a été couronnée de succès, comme en témoigne notre note de satisfaction de 5 étoiles sur Google, témoignant de la qualité de notre service. Pour ton site Web, Concept Signature, partenaire de Passion Course. Fondée en 1982, Construction Sorel Limitée est implantée dans les secteurs commerciaux, industriels et institutionnels. CSL réalise des projets d'envergure dans toutes les régions du Québec. Au fil des 40 dernières années, nous avons acquis une solide expertise, notamment dans les travaux de coffrage de béton et dans la mise en place de dômes de béton. Nous sommes orientés sur la satisfaction des attentes de nos clients et de nos collaborateurs, tant au niveau du respect des échéanciers et des budgets alloués qu'au niveau de la santé et de la sécurité de nos travailleurs sur les chantiers. Notre équipe dynamique se démarque par ses connaissances, sa proactivité et sa capacité d'innovation, de même que par sa gestion des projets. Merci, Construction Sorel Limitée, fier partenaire de Passion Course. L'élevage Speed Breeding de Michel et Daniel Allard auront en vente 9 yearlings à l'encan Atlantic Yearling Sale cet automne. Ces 9 yearlings sont éligibles au PEI ainsi qu'au Québec. Voici nos yearlings au trot, tous par Muscle Through It par Muscle Hill. Early Speed, dans la mère Your Word is Good et la mère de What's the Word, 470 000 $. Stunning Speed, un poulain dans la mère Stunning Look et par Walner. Earl Speed, pouliche la mère Scottish Cross, gagnant de plus de 400 000 $. 7 Speed, pouliche dans la mère Nightmare Lane et par Chapter 7. Shoe Dog Speed, poulain dans la mère Kristen's Victory a gagné plus de 300 000 $ par Cash All. Chapter 4 Speed, pouliche par Eliza B. Premier rejeton par Chapter 7. Du côté des ambleurs, tous par Somewhere Fancy, fils de Zombie Somewhere. Gold Cup Speed, poulain dans la mère Ramalama, a gagné plus de 460 000 $ de gains par Better's Delight. Brouhaha Speed, poulain par Riestus, par Liz Mara et Showtime Speed, pouliche dans la mère Betty Hill et par Better's Delight. Beaucoup de talent et de vitesse dans les familles de ces 9 yearlings offerts par Speed Breeding. Pour information, Daniel et Michel Allard, 450-755-0667, Speed Breeding.
They're off from the far outside, passing Stowe just to her inside. It's My Red Sea. These two speed off in front of Dragon's Lucky Lady who tries to settle in third. Fourth is Elegant, just ahead of Ideal Cover. The trailer is Leader Rose as they go around the first turn.
Oui, elle est positionnée en dernière position dans la fin du premier tournant. La reine de l'Amble au Québec de l'élevage Guy Corbeil chez Patrick Lachance. Leader Rose qui va d'une 56e victoire en carrière à Yonkers Raceway.
27-3 as they go around the paddock turn the first time. It's the favorite Pass and Stow a length. My Red Sea and Gingras poised in the pocket second. Dragon's Lucky Lady at a big price is third, just ahead of Elegant, who's 5.5 from the front. The two at the back are Ideal Cover and Lead the Rose, where she likes to be. At the tail end of the field big stairway to the half, led by Pass and Stow, 56-4. Things from third. Elegance fourth with Zeron looking for 3 on the night. From the back, Leader Rose tries to get going here. Ideal Cover now the trailer. Out comes Dragon's Lucky Lady after the long-time leader, Pass and Stow, through 3/4 and 125 flat. They're on the final turn. Pass and Stow's trying to see it through. Dragon's Lucky Lady keeps on grinding. Leader Rose is charging hard on the far outside. She's 3 wide and making a roll at Pass and Stow. Pass and Stow, keep an eye on Leader Rose. Pass and Stow trying to hold on. Here's Leader Rose, Pass and Stow, Lead the Rose, yes, a half leg. Then it was Pass and Stow. Dragon's Lucky Lady held the show though, tight for fourth in 153 flat. Return to the winner's circle for number 5, Leader Rose. The 10-year-old mare is the daughter of Leader Bayama out of the Shanghai Film Mare Intense. Leader Rose is owned by Guy Carville, trained and driven masterfully, I might add, by Patrick Lachance.
They're approaching the start.
On retourne à Mohawk avec cette fois-ci la voix de Greg Blanchard pour voir le 3 ans le plus impressionnant présentement au pays. 2 duos McNair, Greg et Dougie. Crack Shot, copropriété du célèbre numéro 32, Dale Hunter. Crack Shot gagne la SBOA Final en 1:51.
Into the mix, that's Tip of Time, 5th and 5. Also leaving out early, aggressively handled here in the opening turn, and he's going to come after the front end. Sterling Choice, 5th and 5 on the outside. Rough gated off stride in third there, and being taken out of harm's way went Tip of Time. So around that one in a good spot suddenly is Crack Shot, 26-4 for the quarter. That's Boxer Sealster showing up in 4th, 5th on the inside. Time Passer caught wide in 6th position there as they move through the backstretch is Set Shot, and it's Crack Shot now tipped out from 3rd and driving in the 2nd quarter, and he'll take over. 5th and 5 will yield for the pocket. Sterling Choice now back to 3rd. He's under very tight lines, still advancing out there despite the long park out. Set Shot after a 54 3/2. Latching onto that cover, Better See the Show. Boxer Sealster down on the inside. He's been saving ground all the way in his seasonal debut. The pace picking up here as they go to 3/4. Crack Shot extending the lead. Now widens to 2. 5th and 5 in 2nd. Sterling Choice angles out 3rd. 3/4. 1:22-2, and they turn for home. It's Crack Shot opening up on the front end. He's drifting across the track though. Sterling Choice takes over 2nd, 5th and 5, 3rd. Boxer Sealster with late pace, but Crack Shot's long gone. Crack Shot drifting wide, but still going away late. It's going to be Crack Shot. Dominant win here of the SBOA Final. Sterling Choice was 2nd. Boxer Sealster there against Time Passer in the show photo. Crack Shot, 151 flat. He's now 2 for 2 on the season. Captures his SBOA Final in 151. The colt that has aspirations toward the $1 million Pepsi North America Cup next month. Jesse Ballore of Princeton Farms on hand. Steve Palermo also representing the SBOA to make the presentation, the blanket presentation here. Nice to see co-owner Dale Hunter on hand tonight as well. Congratulations to Dale. Another Ontario Hockey League championship for the London Knights. For the second straight year, we'll be headed to the Memorial Cup in a couple of weeks, and we'll wish them good luck. And we'll wish them good luck with Crackshot and some of his other campaigners this season. Off to a nice start on the ownership side.
D'une façon plutôt inattendue, en ce mois de mai, on a égalé le record de piste pour ampleur gelding à Rideau Carleton la semaine dernière. D'une autre que l'ampleur de fer de l'écurie Guy Gagnon, propriété élevée par Michel Nolat de Princeville. De Lightspeed en 1,53 pour sa 64e victoire en carrière.
Soaring to the front early and taking the lead away from I Am a Rocket. Smiling Billy the Kid is about a length and a half behind that one in third, followed by Early Action at the back of the field. Light the Torch and Mythic Gambler. 26-2 opening quarter. They're now on the backstretch, and the Lightspeed is still stalked closely by I Am a Rocket from the pocket and dropping back now. Smiling Billy the Kid reversing into fourth. A first over bid underway by Early Action, and Ryan Guy moving up into third on the outside. Smiling Billy the Kid is fourth. At the back of the field, it's Mythic Gambler trying to circle Light the Torch. They went by three quarters, 122-2. Wow, the Lightspeed is trying to see this through. I Am a Rocket is looming the danger out of the pocket and charging late. And Mythic Gambler also soaring late. The Lightspeed turning it on. The Lightspeed gets that victory over Mythic Gambler. I Am a Rocket third. 150-3.
Off stride is number 7, Highland Kismet. Highland Kismet off stride. The others are on the gate. As the gate comes into the stretch, picks up speed, and here they come.
C'est l'excellent Mark McElvey qui est au micro pour nous décrire le Preferred Trot cette semaine à Mohawk Park, remporté par le trotteur de propriété québécoise connu de tous, Gaines Hanover de l'équipe Jean-Yves Blais, Claude Cadieux. L'entraîneur est Justin Turcotte. Bob McClure sur le sulky. Le meilleur trotteur de la semaine au Canada, Gaines Hanover, 1,51-3.
Wheel. Wide into the turn is Top Mass, and down the inside that is Locatelli, and then way back to Highland Kismet, who made that break well before the start. Charged up opening quarter here, 26-3 as Osceola from an inside starting spot came on through to get command, and now out from fourth, here comes Gaines Hanover. So Gaines Hanover is coming up on the outside, making this second quarter rush to the lead. Gaines Hanover up to take the top away from Osceola. New rules is relegated back to third. It's going to be a wide trip for Top Mass. That one on the outside fourth. Inside fifth is Fashion Frenzy. Then to Locatelli, to Ghostly Casper, and well back to Highland Kismet, who will be the subject of the inquiry. 55-3 for the half as Gaines Hanover wasn't very taxing there in that second quarter as he went fourth to first. He leads it by a length and a half. Osceola rides on the helmet in second. Top Mass just has to plug away on the outside third. Inside fourth, that is New Rules, who is buried. On cover is Fashion Frenzy, but he's probably going to have to tip 3 deep, and there he goes now. Then it's Locatelli, back to Ghostly Casper and Highland Kismet as Gaines Hanover opens up by 2 here on Osceola by 3 quarters, and they'll spin for home. As they come into the stretch, 3-quarter time was 1:24. Gaines Hanover just tried to get away on them. Osceola in pursuit second. New Rules at the inside is third. Fashion Frenzy's now moving up into fourth. Gaines Hanover drifts out a little bit. Osceola is giving it a good fight in second, coming after the heavy favorite Gaines Hanover. But as they come to the edge of the tote board, Gaines Hanover will prevail. It's Gaines Hanover to take it by a length and a half. Osceola was second. New Rules was third. Fashion Frenzy was fourth. The time of the mile, 1:51-3 for Gaines Hanover. Third race, back to the winner's circle. Number 1, Gaines Hanover, a 5-year-old gelded son of Cantab Hall. Out of the muscle massive mare, Gatka Hanover, owned by Gestion J.Y. Blais Incorporated. Winning trainer is Justin Turcotte. The winning driver is Bob McClure. Now 2 for 4 on the season, no worse than second in 4 starts this year. Matches his season's best of 151-3. 14th career victory. Moves over $920,000 in career earnings. Number 1, Gaines Hanover, the winner.
La série sur le Sunday pour terminer le tout avec l'équipe québécoise composée de Luc Blais, Détermination, Louis-Philippe Roy qui remporte l'épreuve principale de l'année à Flamborough Downs, le Charles Juravinski, doté d'une bourse de 247 500 $. Calico Jack Hanover en 1,50 et 2 cinquièmes.
Calico Jack Hanover in the two wide path has the front, but still driving is Howl in the Hills, and Howl in the Hills, and Travis Cullen wants to come on and try to clear to the front of her. Calico Jack Hanover. Howl in the Hills at 2-1 is taking the front. Calico Jack Hanover, 6-5 favorites, racing second. Lose World is third. Then Storm Shadow is going to come to the outside already, being followed by Captain Furna, who is second over fifth. Then Chain Gang, Clever Cody is seventh on the inside. Captain Luke is eighth, and trailing his time is on my side. And it is Travis Cullen and Howl in the Hills leading the Juravinski Cup final up to the half and in front of length and a half. Here comes Storm Shadow storming into the picture. Calico Jack Hanover rides the pocket. Captain Fearnot is well spotted for Jody Jamison second over. Lose World on the inside, 54-3 halftime. Then racing sixth, Chain Gang on the inside, Clever Cody. And then Captain Luke, and trailing his time is on my side. It is Howl in the Hills. There goes Captain Fearnot, out three wide off cover now. Captain Fearnot is coming. It is Howl in the Hills, though, still leading by a length and a half. Captain Fearnot, Storm Shadow in the center. And looming from the pocket is Calico Jack Hanover. From the backfield, Captain Luke is gaining some ground. Three wide up the inside is Lose World. Then it is back to Shane Gang, top side, and Clever Cody, three quarters was 122-3, and they turn for home. Howl in the Hills and Calico Jack Hanover to settle things on down the lane with Lose World. Digging on the outside, Calico Jack Hanover has come on to get the late lead. Calico Jack Hanover wins it. Howl in the Hills was second, then Lose World and Captain Fearnot, and time is on my side. Top of mile 150-2. 150-2 for Calico Jack Hanover. Coming back in. Winner of race 10 for Calico Jack Hanover. 4-year-old Captain Treasure today for so 5. Determination stable of Montreal. Luke Lane, the trainer, gets the second win this year, second in a row. Seventh win lifetime, winning drive, driving double on evening for Louis-Philippe.
Voilà, c'est tout pour ce soir. Gros merci d'avoir été à l'écoute. On se rejoint quelque part en fin de semaine pour les Pickpockets de Trois-Rivières. Merci d'avoir été là. Ciao, bye.